Honor, Shalom, Mike. I'm first and foremost want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, and Ba'ashem, Kakodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teach the word in our true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today, I just want to tie this lesson until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled, which we are in this time now, man, because the last Gentile rule is the Edomites. Matter of fact, this because pretty much matter of fact, let's just get this real quick. In Second Ezra, the 6th chapter. Second Ezra 6. Oh yeah, it's 7. So like it. Second Ezra chapter 6, I'm gonna start at 7. It said, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? See? So Ezra always inquired about the end. When is these times these other heathens rule, and when is that going to be over? So verse 8 it says, And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. See? So Esau, Edom, is the last nation that's going to rule before the kingdom of heaven, man. Matter of fact, let's get this in the book of Lamentations, man, because this is a clear example of showing you that the Edomites are still here, man. You know, because through the discretion of Edom, you know, the Lord once again, His name is going to be magnified throughout the planet Earth, man. And also, the children of Israel will once again, you know, be that ruling nation, man. You know what I mean? So this is Lamentations 4:21. It said, Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. See? So this is pretty much being subject unto Edom, being oppressed, being in captivity under Edom. After this is going to be it, man. That's going to be it, man. It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sin. See? So the scripture tells you that in the last days, you know, before the Israelites, the kingdom of heaven is established, the Edomites will be in rulership, man. You know, which that's pretty much the end all be all for the other nations' rulership, man. So let's get that in Luke 21:24. It says, And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And who is this talking about? They're talking about the Israelites, man. We have been led away captive into all nations. That's why you think that we all in the midst of all these nations, man. You know why? Because we were all led into captives. We were all in captivity of all these nations, man. Moab, Ammon, Elam, Ham, Edom. We have been subject unto all these nations. It said, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles. And this time about these heathens, man. We're going to be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. See? So we're going to be trying. That's why I said that this is that sign right here. You know that we are in that time where the times of the Gentiles are going to be fulfilled. Why? Because Esau, Edom, is the last kingdom to rule before the Lord returns, man. Yeah, I mean, and that's why you think Daniel, you know, pretty much praised Yahweh Shema Shai, because when he got that vision, you know, Daniel pretty much seen the last 4 major kingdoms to rule before the coming of the Lord, man. You know, so let's get that. Matter of fact, before anything, let's get this in 2nd Ezra 4. You know, because it said to the times of the Gentiles, see the Lord, He already set up these different times where these nations gonna rule, man. You know what I mean? So this is 2nd Ezra 4 and 37. He says, by measure have He measured the times, and by number have He numbered the times. Then it said we're gonna be trying to the time when the Gentiles be fulfilled. Well, guess what? It's gonna be a certain day where we're gonna be redeemed from this place, man. We're gonna be redeemed from all these different nations, man, throughout the earth, man. You know, it's a certain time. The Lord already measured and numbered the times. He said He do not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. See, it's a certain measure that had to be filled, you know, before the next scene, man. You know, just like you get a DVD player, you know, you put in a DVD. Well, guess what? Chapter 1 is a certain measure of time in chapter 1. And certain things play out in chapter 1. And then when that's done, now chapter 2 can come into play. You know what I mean? Well, that's how it is now. And we coming pretty much, we finna enter into we about to pretty much, this is the chapter, we about to enter into the climax, man. Pretty much. You know, and that's going to be fulfillment of the time of these Gentiles, because Esau Edom is spearheading, you know, these nations, man, because they ruling by clinging on to Esau Edom, man. You know what I mean? So this is Daniel 2, and I'm gonna start at 1. Then I'm gonna jump down. It says in the 2nd year of the reign of Nebuchadnezzar dreams with his spirit was troubled, and his sleep break from him. See? So this dream right here troubled Nebuchadnezzar. He didn't even know why. You know what I mean? But pretty much we in this dream. This dream is still playing out to this day, man. This dream is still being played out to this day because we're gonna go into it. But the point is that this dream pretty much signified the downfall of these the heathen nations, man. You know, it's gonna be a build up to the destruction, man. You know, all these different nations rule except the Israelites. You know, and then when the 4 major kingdoms, then after that, then the Israelites are gonna rule. You know what I mean? So it said, then the king commanded to call the magicians and the astrologers and the sorcerers and the Chaldeans for to show the king his dream. So they came and stood before the king. And the king said unto them, I have had a dream, and my spirit was troubled to know the dream. See, he was troubled to know the dream. Why? Because hey, this is the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You know, this dream Nebuchadnezzar had pretty much what you know shows. Like I said, the last 4 major kingdoms before the ushering in of the kingdom of heaven, man. Yeah, I mean, so let's jump down to Daniel 2, and let's see, bear with me. Daniel 2, and matter of fact, I get to the point. This is Daniel 2 and 19. It said, then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision. Then Daniel blessed the Most High of heaven. See, so this secret was revealed. See, what's the secret of the Most High? The prophecies, man. Matter of fact, let's get that. That's why we can tell you that this is the end. We in the end, man. Yahweh Shema Shai have revealed this unto us that this is the last kingdom. You know, this is the end all be all for these other nations, man. But this is not how Esau even put it. Once they fall, everybody else fall. No, once they fall, now people can live, man. The kingdom of heaven is going to be established. Yeah, I mean, so this is Amos 3 and 7, it says, surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophets. And what's the secret? The prophecies, man. You know, the things to look to these different signs to interpret, you know what I mean? To let the people know what time we're in, man. Because we're bound by time. Yahweh Shemel Shai is not bound by time. So these different prophecies let us know how close we at to the different things. See, they can quarantine you for the coronavirus, and there's almost nothing you can do about it. See, that's the spirit. That's the different prophecies showing us that how close we are, man. You know, 2 Ezra 9 and 1. Measure the time diligently. See, we in that time, man. You know what I mean? So back in Daniel 2 and 19, then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in the night vision. Then Daniel blessed the power of heaven. Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of the Most High forever and ever, for wisdom and might are here. See, he praising Yahweh Shemel Shai, uh, um, because he revealed this unto Daniel, man. Why? It said he changed the times and the seasons. He removed kings and set up kings. He gave a wisdom to the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. See? So he was praising how about Shemel Shai because he showed Daniel pretty much, okay, this how long pretty much we got left. These are different kingdoms to look forward to. Or it's pretty much like the countdown to the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, because he's going to break the dream down. It's going to be the Babylonians, then the Medio Persian, then the Greeks, then the Romans, man. That was like a countdown to the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, and we in that time where, you know, because we in Rome all over again, man. You know what I mean? We in Rome all over again, man. So this is the last kingdom, you know, before the ushering in of the kingdom of heaven, man. You know what I mean? This is the time. What is it? The time of the Gentile be fulfilled. This is the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. He's just. He gave every nation an opportunity to rule, man, and they all pretty much dropped the ball, man. Matter of fact, let's see. I started. You know what? Let's see. I started 36. This is This is Daniel 2 and 36. It said, this is the dream, and we will tell the interpretation thereof before the king. Thou, O king, art a king of kings, for the Most High heaven have given thee a kingdom, power, and strength, and glory. And wheresoever the children of men dwell, the beasts of the field, and the fowls of the heaven have he given into thine hand, and he hath made thee ruler over all of them all. Thou art this head of gold. And after thee shall rise another kingdom inferior to thee. See, and it's talking about the Medio Persian, man. You know, it said in the third kingdom of brass, what that talking about? Which shall bear rule over all the earth, and what that talking about? That's talking about the Greeks, man. Yeah, I mean, it says, in the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron, for as much iron breaketh in pieces and subdueth all things, and as iron that breaketh all these shall it break in pieces and bruise. And yeah, and that's talking about Rome. Because Rome is known for the military might, man. Which that's what America is known for. You know? This is it right here, man. It says, and whereas thou sawest the feet and told of part is clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it the strength of the iron. For as thou sawest the iron mixed with miry clay, and as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. And yeah, and we seen this, man, by the way of the Brexit, man. And the thing is called the Grexit, I believe. You know, so guess what, man? This is the signs, you know, the Lord has showed Daniel, and now we see it. The Lord showed Daniel in a vision, but now we see this vision, this dream being played out now, man. Yeah, I mean, it says It says, and whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. See? It says, and in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. See, so in the days of these kings, so during this last kingdom, this fourth kingdom, the Most High is going to is going to set up a kingdom which never be destroyed. Which that's the kingdom of heaven, man. Spearheaded by Yahushua, man. You know, it said, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. See? So it's going to stand forever, man. Yeah, I mean, that's talking about the kingdom of heaven. Why? Because, that's why it says, our iniquity is accomplished. We shall, in Lamentations 4, it said, our iniquity is accomplished, meaning what? After the discretion of this Esau Edom, pretty much when the Lord returns, we're gonna enter into that new covenant, man. So there's gonna be no way ain't gonna be no reason why the Lord will have to destroy us, man. Put us in captivity, you know, anything like that. Why? Because we're gonna have the laws in our inward parts, man. Yeah, I mean, but the, these we in that time, man. And matter of fact, let's get this in Job 14, because it's a certain barrier, a boundary that they cannot pass. Why? Because it's already numbered. What said the times Gentile be filled, meaning what the Lord already measured the time with these other heathens gonna rule, man. So this is Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. And yeah, and that's it, man. It's you gonna only rule for so long, man. Then you're gonna have to fall. And we at the end. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end it off on this. Because the Lord woke us up at the end of this thing, man. The Lord, Yahweh, and that's mercy of the Lord, man. We didn't. The Lord set it up to where we didn't remember when we was in hardcore bondage. We didn't remember when we was in Rome. Yeah, I mean, only thing we can do at best is read about it, man. We have experienced it, but we don't remember the experience of being, being castrated and all. We don't remember experiencing that. Only thing we can do is read about it, man. But in this time now, we here at the end, man. You know what I mean? So this is Ecclesiastes 7:8. It says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. So yeah, that is the end of a thing than the beginning of. Yeah. Because now we woke up in that fourth kingdom, man. And we in the last seconds of America, man. Yeah, I mean, because after the destruction of this place, no other heathen is gonna rule. It's not like the Moabites gonna be up next. No, man. The kingdom of heaven is gonna be established. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just want to touch on that. I hope they will edify and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakodash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. Let's teach the word in our truth and sincerity. DTA of Bible Ball.